So this is an old video that you're going to watch. I started filming in November 2023 and it took me a year to post. So these are all archived clips. Some of my thoughts might have changed, some might stay the same, but I'd like to post them because it's part of the journey and it's important to me, and they matter to me, and it shows the journey and shows different thoughts I was going through compared to now, I guess. But yeah, enjoy the video. Peace. See, yesterday I went to a show that my sister was in, and it got me thinking. One, at that age in college, you really don't know what's going on. Like, I remember me in college and I'm thinking, yeah, you do have no idea of the world. And I do wonder, is that what it's also like today? Can I say that about me? Do I really know what's going on in the world? It's an interesting perspective to keep comparing yourself to, 4 or 5 years ago and see what you are today. But one of the things that was happening in this performance was you could tell the kids who, one, had talent, and two, had a bit of a purpose, a bit of a confidence to them, who wanted it as well. And the kids that you could tell didn't know if they wanted it didn't look as confident. And it got me thinking about confidence and what really is it. And I think confidence really is just sort of knowing what you are, or it is knowing, it's knowing your ability. And when it comes to, I think, something where you're being judged, you're performing, people are judging you, you really do have to be confident. You really do have to have a drive and an energy towards what you're doing. Like, I could never do it because I don't want to do that. I've got no interest in performing. Come on. I've got no interest in performing. So if I got up there, I wouldn't be confident. I wouldn't be full of energy and purposeful with what I'm doing. And it's interesting to see that the ones that you go, they've got a bit of talent, they're good. A lot of it is just that the how can I describe it? That they look like they can focus their energy on it. And I think sometimes it's not necessarily working hard. It's just working. A lot of the time, especially when you have natural talent, it is just working. Like, my sister has natural talent when it comes to performing. And I know the teacher was talking about, all you got to do is work hard. Really, I think all you got to do is work. And then, yeah, if you want to be exceptional, you want to be at the top, you've got to work hard. When you've got that talent. But yeah, it's interesting just to see confidence at that age, because it's also extremely hard to be confident at that age, because, for me, I had no idea what was going on in my life. I had no idea what I was meant to be doing. I never felt like I had a purpose, a direction. So it's hard to be confident. It's hard to know when you don't know. And I think that's what people don't realise when you're younger. I think adults see it. I think adults see that, yeah, you've got it, you've got talent, we're pushing you towards this direction. You just need to figure it out. You just need to figure out a little bit more about life. And it got me thinking about university. And really, if you think about it, we probably do go to university a bit early. Or some people do. Not saying everyone. For the ones that know what they're doing, for the ones that know what they want to be, yeah, university is great for you. If you know the career you want to go down and the job you want to have and the path, which I don't believe is normal. Like, it's not common for you at that age to know, but that is coming from my experience, because I had no idea, like I said. So I also think, you've got that judgment as well when you're that age, from your peers and your friends and everyone that you know, really, at your age. It's like, you've got to be something, because everyone's insecure that they're not something, because it takes a lot of years. You probably don't really become something until you're a lot older and define becoming something. Do you know what I mean? That's a whole nother topic, but it is hard. And I think for me, what I didn't realise is it's quite normal to not know what's going on, to not know why you are a certain way, why you have certain thoughts, why you're emotional. I mean, again, you are going through puberty, or you may be coming towards the end of it, but you still, there's a lot of change going on in your life, and that could be quite intense. That I don't think they're not really the factors we put into play when it comes to rationally thinking when you're at that age. When you're in the sort of late high school and your college years, yeah, you are going to act erratically or in a wrong way, but that is okay, because it's normal, because like I said, you don't know what's going on. Now, for those kids that, I don't know, I've been that kid, not really known them, but for the kids that are successful at a younger age, I think they just know. I think they've just got a bit of a drive and a direction, whether it's true or not that they're going to go that way, in terms of like, I know I'm going to be successful over here. I think it's just belief, just blind belief, really. A kid doesn't know they're going to do it. A kid's not going to know that they're going to be successful. They believe they are, but they haven't actually really got the facts in their own head to say, this is what's going to happen. I think you're a bit delusional, which it works out in the end. It's good, and it thinking about that stuff, it sort of gets me onto when you hear sort of Conor McGregor start talking back when he was the champion, and he's talking about what you see and what you think. If you can see it and think it, you can do it. And it's like, yeah, I when I hear his words, I'm sort of like, yeah, I do understand that. Yeah, that works. It's, what do they call it? It's visualizing. And I don't think visualizing is this magical thing, which is what I've thought of it in the past. It's like, some form of magic. You attract this certain energy and you start visualizing things. I think it's just, where you're going. It's hard to walk around in the dark. You switch a light on, you don't even have to think about where you're going. You can see. And I think that's what it is. And, take a little bit of pressure off people who are younger when they don't see the plan. They don't see where they're going. They haven't got one. And it's like, just try and figure that one out first. I know that's what I stressed about a lot. It was like, where am I going to go? What am I going to do? How am I going to make money? I'm going to live day to day and actually enjoy myself. Lo and behold, we're here. We've arrived. Now we can get better, don't get me wrong. But I do sort of have a vision. I have a general area of where I want to go. So I can head towards that. I've got a torch. I can see where I want to go. I can't see everything, but I've got a torch. I can direct it somewhere and I can see things clearer. And you know, I think sometimes kids have to remember that. And same with me, I think I've got to tell myself that you know, you are only young and you'll figure it out. You've got a lot of years ahead of you, hopefully. But yeah, just some thoughts on that. Peace.